We do want to begin our show today a little bit differently. We've got a community interview to get to. You still actually have some time to check out a really unique art gallery over in Muskegon. The artists are actually shelter animals from right here in West Michigan. Alexis Robertson with Big Lake Humane Society joined us to talk all about Perspective. Alexis, it is so good to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by again today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, we've got something very important and very timely to talk about because in just a couple of days, Perspective it's a brand new art gallery actually created by some of the shelter pets right here in West Michigan. It's going to be opening officially from November 20th to December 7th inside the Do Gallery over at the Fricano building in Muskegon. Alexis, how excited are you guys to be bringing this out finally for everybody to see for their own eyes?
Yes, we're thrilled. This has been really a passion project for a lot of our team over the last few years. We've made a few pieces here and there as a thank yous to adopters and kind of one-offs for special events where we've had our shelter pets make little art pieces to auction off. And it's something that has just been enriching for all of our staff to do, and it's fun for the animals. So putting this together as a full art show and not only encompassing art pieces that our shelter pets created, but also being able to include art pieces that community artists have made and donated, and want to help us fundraise by showing their art and their appreciation for the animals as well is really exciting for us. We have over 200 pieces of art created by shelter pets, by local artists, all kinds of mediums. So the creativity from the community and from our pets and our supporters is really encouraging, and we're excited to bring this to our community. Our gallery opens this Thursday, so we have tickets for sale for that, and that's going to be, your first chance to purchase some of this art to support us. We'll be there with raffle items and silent auction, and we'll have hors d'oeuvres and really make it a fun evening for the opening. And then from there, we've got a few kind of mini crafty events over the gallery's time, but it will just be open to the community to come through for free, to see what these shelter pets have made, what artists have made. And of course, the art will all be for sale and all support Big Lake Humane Society.
Yeah, I love all of that. Again, this is something that I've been really excited to get the chance to talk to you about because it's not every day that you get to see really a whole gallery filled with art, not just from humans, but also from the pets themselves, these shelter pets across West Michigan. Where did this idea to host something like this really come from? You mentioned that some staff members, this was kind of their passion project. I mean, what really got this ball rolling on this?
Yeah, we actually maybe 3 years ago had an adopter send us a painting that an adopted pet had made. And she sent us photos of them making it, and we just thought it was the coolest thing. So from there, it sparked us like, oh, we could, make this for a few little events or thank yous. And it's so fun. And actually, probably the biggest question that we've had with this event is how do we schedule our pet to come in and make their own Pupcassos. So this may branch into a different kind of fundraiser down the road, but the initial intent of this is just to bring a new perspective on shelter pets. And of course, it's a fundraiser, and we can't keep our doors open without these fundraisers. So we definitely are counting on our community support. But just on the back end of collecting art pieces, we've received so much support. So we're very excited and hoping to have this just continue over the next few weeks and grow. And maybe next year we'll have classes where people can bring their pets and make their own Pupcassos.
Yeah, no, I'm sure people would go crazy for having that opportunity. And Alexis, we were just taking a look at some of the behind the scenes look at actually making some of these art pieces. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm sure the animals really enjoyed it, some more enrichment activities as well with creating some of these art pieces. But how were you able to kind of get these animals to participate in this and actually make some real works of art for this gallery?
Well, we really got this one down to a science. We pre-painted canvases and then we put stencils on them. And then we put the paint and pet safe paint
Mhm.
and then covered them. And then that's where we put treats on top, whipped cream, peanut butter, hot dogs. And the animals did not need any encouragement to move that paint around once they had their treats on top. So from there, then we just peel off the stencil, and it's each one is a different, unique piece. And we have little bios of each of the paw artists next to their painting that they did, so we know each one was done by which pets, and there's information on that paw artist. A lot of them are still available for adoption too, so we're hoping, maybe we'll get some adoptions, and those adopters will want those pets pieces of artwork too.
Absolutely. I love that. And, it's kind of interesting to know, again, kind of peel back the curtain a little bit, see how you're actually able to do these. And again, people can actually check out some of the finished products during Prospective. Again, it does open up on November 20th over at the Do Gallery in the Fracano building over there in Muskegon. We touched on it briefly, Alexis, the fact that this is a fundraiser sort of event. The money that's actually raised, proceeds will be going to you guys over at Big Lake, but also to the Community Animal Clinic. Just talk about the importance of having that aspect to this event. And again, kind of putting those dollars back to, again, you guys over at Big Lake, but then kind of helping, again, some of these animals just dealing with the cold weather that's on the way and really just finding a safe place to be and get off the streets.
Absolutely. Well, we're a private nonprofit organization, so we're 100% community funded. So we've been growing our programs year after year, just trying to get to the root of the problems of why our shelters are full.
Mhm.
So that's why we've opened Big Lake Community Animal Clinic, where we're focused on low cost vet care, spay and neuter services, and serving shelter pets in West Michigan as well. So we are partnered with all of the rescue organizations in our community, and we're all about just trying to get these pets adopted, make sure pets are staying in homes, and make sure that families have the resources they need to give their pets the care they deserve. So this event not only supports our shelter, but it supports our clinic, and it supports us being able to support our community with the services that they need.
Absolutely. And Alexis, one other thing that you were also kind of mentioning where all the different elements outside of seeing some of these art pieces, there's going to be some fun to be had at the Fracano building as part of Prospective. If you wouldn't mind just going over some of the fun things you guys have for that first night, but then also some of the fun things that people can also participate in throughout the entire run over at the Do Gallery.
Yeah, so this gallery is running almost 3 weeks. So we wanted to use the space that we have in this gallery and just bring people in and have fun. It's an artistic event, it's a crafty event. So we want to see people's creativity, not only, come and see ours and see our shelter pets, but let's get creative together. So,
Mhm.
of course, the gallery opening will be a traditional style fundraiser with tickets and raffle items, auctions, hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, those things. But then throughout the time, we're also hosting on November 24th. We've partnered with Snoot Snacks, and you are creating your own pet advent calendar with cookies.
Oh, I
So
love that.
Snoot Snack is a local pet bakery, so they'll be
Mhm.
bringing all locally baked pet cookies. You get to decorate them for the holidays and then put them in your own advent calendar. So we're super excited about that. We're just limiting that to 20 tickets. It's just small local businesses helping us out and creating these little mini events, where a portion of that event goes to our organization. So I'm super excited for an advent calendar. I'll definitely be there. And then December 2nd, we have an open mic night. So that's free to the community. Come show off your talent, just bring some artistic creativity into that space, and you'll be able to walk around and check everything out too. We'll be there to answer questions. And then December 4th is our last community event, and this is where you get to make a matching friendship bracelet and pet collar. So a lot of the Swifties may be interested in this one. It's going to be a really cute event. Make sure you know your pet's collar size, and we'll have everything you need to make a unique friendship bracelet and pet collar that will match.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Again, something to check out really every single time you head on out there to the Fricano building. Just go ahead and check out the Do Gallery, see Prospective. It's going to be an awesome time. But Alexis, a lot of effort I can imagine has gone into putting on an event like this. Now that it's kind of getting closer to actually becoming a reality and for people from all over West Michigan to come out and check out some of these art pieces, what do you really hope that they kind of take away from this experience and really kind of get a brand new perspective on things?
Well, I mean, anytime we get close to an event, I always get nervous. Is this going to be appreciated for as much as we put into this? We really believe in this event. We think it brings a unique perspective to shelter pets, and there's a lot of different angles to this, but we're just excited to be able to show off our pets and, how cool they are and how cool we think they are. But of course, the point of these fundraisers is to raise money. So I hope that it brings people out, it inspires people, not just creativity wise, but to donate, to adopt, to volunteer, to support local shelters. We're all only here because our communities support us. So we hope that they'll be welcoming this event and be able to support us in it.
All right, great stuff. Well, Alexis, always a fun time getting the chance to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming on today, and we're very much excited for Prospective to be here in just a couple of days.
Thank you, us too.
Yeah. And special thanks goes out to Alexis once again. Again, Prospective actually runs through tomorrow night, so be sure to head on out there while you still have some time to check out some incredible art pieces.